abuelos. So, you could raise your hand and tell me how to say that. Tamia, yes. Okay, very good. But we do need to make that plural. And can you tell me why? So abuelos is plural. So we need to make the sus. We need to make it sus. So son sus abuelos. So every time, you guys, it's helpful to you to underline what you're talking about here. We're talking about the abuelos, and there are more than one. We're talking about more than one grandparent. So you should make sure that that is plural. All right, then next one, number 2. Es something madrastra de nosotros. We talked about the pronoun for nosotros. How to say our stepmother. Jasmine? Nuestra. Perfect. And why did you choose nuestra instead of nuestro? Excellent. Because this ends in an A, and so we need to match it in that gender. Excellent. Es something hermana. And then we're saying de ella. So we want to say her sister. We want to say her sister. Gina, phone away, please. We want to say her sister. Lai, how would we say her sister? Su hermana. Excellent. And how come you did su instead of sus? Because it's only one. Su hermana, only one sister. Perfect. Okay. Son something primos, and then de nosotros. Chris? Nuestros. Excellent. Nuestros primos. So somebody new who hasn't spoken yet. Es something padre, and it's de ella. So we want to say it's their dad. Someone who hasn't spoken yet. Sabrina. Perfect. Once again, padre is singular, so we're going to say su. Wonderful. Okay, the last one. Son hermanos. And we'll want to say de mi. So, to use that pronoun, what would we say? We want to say my brothers. Steven. We want to say my brother. If you want to say my member on our projects, when we talked about something, when we're talking about our family member, something abuelo se llama, and then we write their name. How do we start that? We want to say me. And so if it's hermanos, what do we need to do to me? Add a S. So son mis hermanos. Son mis hermanos. Once again, you guys make sure that you're looking at what this adjective is modifying. So we're talking about hermanos. It ends in an OS. So we need to make sure that our mis is plural. So mis hermanos. I told the other class an example. If you are saying her brothers, even though I'm talking about Jasmine's brothers, and Jasmine is only one person, I'm talking about her brothers, so I would say sus hermanos. I know it sounds a little bit weird to think about, but it sounds like I'm saying that there's more than one of Jasmine, but you're talking about the noun that it's modified, so sus hermanos, even though it's only one of Jasmine. Alright, so we are finished with the diario. You guys can pass those forward because today's Friday, so I collect them. Make sure that you have, just a reminder, the date, la fecha, la meta, y el diario for each day. We had 4 days this week, so I expect everyone to have every day. If you're missing one, you can see me at lunch. I've had people come in and I'll just show them the slide and they can make one up. That's fine with me. But pass these in. Alright. So we're going to move on. We're going to do a little bit of practice with these adjectives because I know it seems like there's a little bit of confusion. So, I'm going to pass out, it's a packet. The first page is our activity that we're doing right now. So, it's going to be a talking activity, which means I want to hear you guys talking in Spanish. I apologize, these don't have holes in them. I have a hole puncher on my desk so you can put holes in them at some point in class today. So, the first page says entrevistas. I'm going to explain this as I'm passing it out, so you guys should be listening. Please write your name on the top, even though I forgot the namespace. I'm losing it at the end of the week. So, this is an important piece. Just 2 pieces of paper are very important. They're going to be worth a lot of points, so I'm going to give you guys credit for your activity you do in class today. We're going to get through probably the first 3 pages today in class. The more we get through in class today, the less homework you guys have, so keep that in mind.
Stephen.
So, all right.
You want these ones? Oh my God.
All right, so if you guys read the directions, you are going to walk around the room and you're going to ask. Girls, I need your attention for the directions. Because if people are talking, other people cannot hear. You guys are going to continue to talk. I'm going to write your name on the board.
Hey, Stephen, but be quiet.
Why my name up there? She was talking.
I'm trying to explain the
I'll
directions.
be quiet though.
So if you guys are going to talk, you need to listen more.
Oh, well.
All right. So, continue to talk, girls. Come on. Get
I'll
going.
get a check.
Oh, well.
I was just asking her about that paper.
Okay. It's not a big deal. It's a warning. So let's get focused. And I'm going to read the directions. Can I explain?
Go ahead.
All right. So you guys are going to walk around the room, and you're going to find a partner.
Okay, walk around
Fishing,
the
I'm
room.
waiting for you.
Walk
I don't know
around.
why I'm having coffee all night.
Walk around the room.
You're going to walk around the room. You're going to find a partner, and you're going to ask them in Spanish. So you are going to use this example. So the first one I already filled in for you. The nombre de tu compañero, so that would be like your partner,
Wait,
is Miss Rose. I'm looking at the first box.
Oh.
So, first of all, ¿cómo se llama tu madre? That would be the first question you ask.
Ain't that what your boss
So, yes, if Kenya asked me, ¿cómo se llama tu madre? If she came up to me and asked me that, she would first write my name, Miss Rose, and then she would write my response.
Su
If I
madre
say,
se llama Sally.
so if Kenya, if you were to ask me that question,
¿Cómo se llama tu madre?
I would respond, mi madre se llama Sally, and what would you write on your paper?
Mi madre se llama Sally.
But what do we write here? We have to change that adjective on the paper. So instead of saying mi madre, you would say what?
Tu or what?
Su.
Su.
So because on that paper you're writing her mother is named Sally. So you're just changing, all you guys are doing is changing that adjective. So if I ask Chris, ¿cómo se llama tu madre o tu padre? And she responds with a name, I'll write su madre o su padre se llama, and I will write the name. Right now, you guys, you can go through, and I want you guys to take a couple of minutes.
Why her name is on the board?
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm not talking.
You saw her mouth moving like.
Gross. The
I'm
longer we take,
gonna leave.
the longer we take. It's wasting everybody's time.
No, can y'all be quiet?
Okay. So, on the right side is I want you guys to answer the question for yourselves. So, I want you to answer the question for yourselves. So, on the right side, mi madre se llama. So it's the same response. So, whatever the person tells me, I write down their response, and then I'm going to write down the response for myself. So, you can see here, there's a space for you to write the name of your mother. If you have a stepmother, that's fine. If you do not have a mother, that's fine. Then just skip it, whatever. If there's something in here that you need to skip, go ahead and skip it. But you can still ask somebody else, okay? So even if you do not have a mother, you can still ask a classmate, and you can write their response, all right? And please, just cross out the box if you don't have one of these family members. That's fine with me, all right?
Everybody in here has a mother.
No,
They all put everybody in like that.
I got a fake one.
Okay, so are we clear? The first box that you guys are going to do, I want you guys to fill in the first box. You can just write the name of your mother, or your stepmother, or your guardian, whoever you consider a mother. The next box, ¿cómo se llama tu padre? Okay, so that's what I want you guys to start with. Go find a partner. Everybody's going to stand
I'm
up
gonna stand up.
and find a partner and ask them in Spanish.
I walked around all yesterday. Really, I'm so serious.
You can walk around and pass your name. Everybody.
No, I
find a partner and ask them in Spanish. So everybody should be doing this. Stand up. Gina, you guys, I need everyone to stand up.
I gotta find something right way first.
Everybody tired.
Not me. You need to separate them. You need to check.
She was singing. She said the crowd.
I ain't got nothing to do with them.
What's in that bag, kid? I want to go do something else. I don't want to stand up.
You can do your work. Put active bag.
All right.
Put active bag. Mika said she's not going